it a day because I don't want Phil's Twitter to keep.
Twitter to get, yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey. Well, so we got a rock here. Are we online? I'm gonna give you the thingy in just a second.
It says loading video, so that's usually promising.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I hope it's not in a mood where it's gonna do this all evening, because that would super not be good.
And we're on runner.
Cool. So, it's very, very, very sparse at the moment.
I mean, it's Mars. They don't have, like, Denny's there.
Oh, that's really not good. We are running out of oxygen. Need to find an oxygen source before we pass out.
I feel like your capsule, right? When you have some backups?
Oh, we're rapidly losing oxygen. Huh.
Oh, man.
Oh, you're gonna die.
That would be really interesting if we died right away.
What if you just took off your helmet and there was just air? It was fine.
What if that's the
It's all a lie.
They've been lying to us this whole time. I'm sorry, my mouse has decided to appear. It wasn't doing that before, and I can't seem to get rid of it rapidly. So I'm just kind of going.
Sometimes alt-tabbing out and back in works.
Yeah, I'll give that a go once we finish this climactic scene. Oh, we
just another lander.
Oh.
That's handy.
It's an oxygen supply module. Alt-tabbing out.
Why does it
8
have
hours.
stairs?
No, alt-tabbing in and out isn't working. I guess that's where that's how the oxygen gets in, Janine.
Do you think it makes new oxygen, or it just sits there and has a tank in it?
I think it just sits there and has a tank in it. We got
That whole thing's just full of plants.
Well, I mean, this is a video game. I don't know
It's
what
just like a
year
single
this is.
head of hydroponic lettuce in
I
there.
don't. I don't want. You don't think they put some dank cushion there if you get bored?
Scratty in the chat.
I understand that even at twice the speed of light, your journey will
Somebody's
take
talking to us.
15 years.
Yeah, it was Scratty in the chat.
That's right. We'll be traveling so fast, our spacecraft will.
Phil also says, "Hey y'all, let me know if this game is any good and if I should play it." THX.
Put into a sort of
Well, why don't you watch?
Well, he's watching THX, obviously.
Yeah.
How do you prepare for this one-way mission, knowing you will never return
No, they're
to
definitely
Earth?
talking about it as Earth.
Well, I have a volunteer crew of very skilled.
It's not
and focused
Earth.
individuals.
What?
No, they're definitely talking about,
Oh.
like, they left Earth.
Go
Okay.
somewhere new.
Okay.
Okay.
And frankly,
Sorry, I got a little worked up there.
with a few attachments here on
This
Earth.
is like an interview that we did back on Earth, I guess.
Austin says we're basically describing a terrible Shyamalan movie.
These are nice rock formations here, very, very, very Marsy.
Phallic
Oh, that looks like a person.
with bad posture,
Looks like a really bad posture Gumby.
or like a dog that's like howling kind of backwards.
Or the-
and one leg's kind of messed up.
Or the
Oh,
first.
now it looks like the Master Hand, but skeletized.
I see a snail.
I see the first boss in Dark Souls 2.
I
see
see
a
the
cross-
Fred
You
from
see a
SpongeBob.
snail? That's terrifying.
I see a Reaper.
Not for this one. For the one behind us. This one looks
okay.
like a terrifying
snails
crab
don't have
beast.
5 legs.
For me, it looks like a cross between a hermit crab and one of those long neck dinosaurs.
This is a good video game.
Solid.
You should get
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, Phil, we decided for you to get it.
We just play looking at clouds, right? That's the next stream. We're just gonna go outside, look at clouds, and tell people what we think they look like.
Phil just said, also, I thought this was Planet Explorers, so now I'm less interested in whether it's good or not, but still interested, I guess. I'll tell you right now, Phil, Planet Explorers is still super boring. I mean, maybe it'll get real cool,
Do you
but
think that this is a jump that I've got to make?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that I've absolutely seen a person play this game, and the early stage was a lot of jumping, sort of puzzle
Oh, I
type.
made it. That was easy.
Mm-hmm.
But you got a floppy disk for it.
Nice.
Yep. If I knew how to,
There's some dang kush on that floppy disk.
if I knew how to open up my thingy, I'm sure it'll tell me how to open up my thingy at some point. So far, Mars is looking basically how I expected it to, which is like most of Fallout New Vegas.
I thought it'd be redder.
Well, they don't call it the beige. Oh,
I mean, it's well,
I don't
that's
think
that this is
like a
supposed to
chicken
be, yeah.
nugget.
This is water.
That's a
Water
gross
doesn't
chicken
live on
nugget.
Mars.
Why do your chicken nuggets have weird protuberances?
Because they're chicken nuggets, dog. I think Mars has ice, certainly, so maybe that the water's like... I mean, we know from the title screen that there's power lines, so maybe this is
No, we don't.
like...
There were no power lines on the title screen, Janine. You
Oh,
didn't-
right, those were ghosts. I forgot. Maybe that's
Ghosts.
just like sewage runoff from the super awesome colony you're going to find.
Who knows if we're going to
Or
find a
maybe
colony?
Mars has always had water, and the scientists, NASA's just done a really shitty job of finding it
I mean,
with their
it
little
does have
robot.
ice, so also, like, maybe it's just a little warmer because terraforming or something. I don't know.
The buttons are really, really weird in that sometimes it's hard to click on them. They don't want to be clicked on. Like, there we are.
That's why they shouldn't have sent you out with that, unreliable new technology. They should have just sent you with an iPad.
Oh, hang on, I found a thing. It appears this planet is
Ooh.
not totally devoid of beauty. First geologic sample appears to be a hydrated copper sulfate called... This copper ore is common back on Earth. Oh, damn. It was not even an interesting
Chalcanthite.
one.
Chalcanthite?
Chalcanthite.
You know,
I think you're right,
chalcanthite.
Fred. I think it's chalcanthite.
And now we've got the fun bit of watching me try and close this interface again.
I think it's
Oh, I-
chalcanthite.
I think it's Arcanine.
I think it's...
Pokemon.
Oh, there's some good cave noises going on in here. Also, I think that's weird. What's that?
If you walk under it, a thing drops down and picks you up, and you got to shoot it.
Hmm.
Jake, did you screen
That
share
looks like...
again?
Yeah, I did screen share. Is it not coming up
Oh.
for you?
No, I didn't get it.
Oh, weird. I'll do that again. Sorry, hold
Okay. That's alright.
on. Stop screen sharing. Whoops, cancel.
Chat's talking about The Village and The Last Airbender?
Yeah, it's the M. Night Shyamalan thing that,
Oh,
Yeah, once you invoke M. Night
Okay.
Shyamalan.
Any luck with that?
right.
No.
Now I just don't have screen share.
This is very strange.
It's loading, but it's... Oh, there we go. Got it.
Yeah, there it is.
Right, so everybody's got it but Kelsey.
Yeah. Weird.
It's weird.
Huh.
I'll
what
just
if you
describe it in...
what
in-
if you
in-
leave the
in
call and
exhaustive
rejoin?
detail.
Yeah,
Kelsey?
let me, I'll do that. There it is.
Still correct. We're also talking about Austin's love life.
But like Austin's love life from 10 years ago, so not like...
Which, from what I've heard, is kind of like an M. Night Shyamalan movie, so...
In a kind of
I don't
weird
know.
way, I quite like the look of this game. I like the way it's doing depth of field a lot. The way that distant things are kind of jumping puzzles. We're pretty calm. We're pretty chill.
It's pretty
Yeah.
low and safe to the ground, though.
Use my jetpack.
Or
first.
safe
Everything
and low to
about
the
this-
ground.
Everything about this mission is a disaster so far. I found some copper. The lander took a beating, and with it most of the equipment. My suit is functional, but barely. My jetpack can still put out a single burst, which is useful for short jumps. I find I get the most distance when I trigger the burst at the top of my jumps. Okay.
Thanks for writing that down so you don't forget it, buddy.
Also,
Monologuing.
you wrote it down in your diary, and now you're going to learn to do that.
Yeah,
Well,
that
he
seems-
had done it that first time, right?
Also, shit can't be that dire if you're taking time to write, 200-word diary entries.
I think he's dictating them, Janine.
Yeah, this is the future.
Mhm.
I don't
Also,
think
the
there's
handle
anywhere near
of
200
his-
words.
Well,
Oh, my mouse has disappeared.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, but
So do you think that eventually you're going to be able to get more bursts on that
yeah, inevitably.
little rocket?
I like
Andrew
the
in
way-
the chat says, sorry, in quote marks, I find that double jumping works like every other game.
Why are there no signs of life on this planet? So I guess he was told that Mars is going to be like a really nice place. I was following a trackway left behind by my crew, but got separated from their trail. Hopefully I can make my way around. Yeah, you got separated because you fell down that thing. In the meantime, I still can't understand why this planet is barren and lifeless. Our remote observations were conclusive. This planet was rich with life. I don't think these are very good scientists.
This must be the sequel to Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah, maybe we just dropped in the wrong spot, but initial readings aren't coming up with any trace of biological activity.
Maybe it's a prequel to Planet of the Apes.
That's got to be a real bummer, though.
What if this is all an elaborate prank by NASA on this one guy? Like they're like, sure, we'll send
NASA
you
sure
to
loves
space.
pranks, though. Got shut down. They were just spending all their money on awesome space pranks.
Back on Earth, the news is just laughing and laughing at the billions of dollars we spent to trick this man to go to Mars.
Well, I mean, listen, if you're going to do a real life Truman Show, you're gonna do it right, and you're gonna do it big budget.
Absolutely. Austin says, my modified version of Scratty's prediction, now we know we left from Earth, is that this is a Planet of the Apes scenario. There's definitely some green.
And that the ape scientist on Earth told this human idiot that there was life here?
Oh, Keith, no, because at the beginning, what happens in Planet of the Apes is that the humans come and they think it's not Earth, but it turns out they've just been gone a super long time. So they could have, like, observed it from orbit and then been like...
Spoilers.
I was just kidding around. I know all about Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, Keith does this bit where he's really convincing at making you think that he has no idea about anything in the world, and then you get really worked up, and you're like, wait, no, Keith, no, you have to know about this thing. And then he's just lying. He knows.
It wasn't like... Okay, let's go back and see the thing that I said. So you mean the ape scientists back on Earth told this idiot human there was life on Mars?
Keith is the sort of person who makes notes of everything he says while he does them.
Keith is young enough where I
one of
have
those
this, like,
little
base
tablet
belief,
things.
though.
Okay, so
Wait, what were you saying, Art?
I'm like saying I would believe that you haven't seen Planet of the Apes or, you know, any movies ever.
Right, but even if I had it, that was like the words that I said I think were pretty obviously a joke.
Here we are.
We're pretty
yes.
strong.
it's the
Pretty
gravity
big rock.
stream.
Oh, that's
Yeah. The gravity of this
sand is just like a
Earth-sized
little
planet.
bit oily. Like you can't tell because it's like vegetable oil, but helps.
It looks like a giant dumpling.
Get up there somehow.
Jordan in the chat is trying to curry favor by mentioning Titan AE. Because that's a great movie. I love Titan AE. So Mars, huh?
Yeah. What about Rocket Man? Is that a great movie?
I don't know what that is.
Song.
It's a really funny movie. It's also really bad, but it's funny. I can't remember the guy's name.
Am I approaching this completely wrong here?
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm not. Okay, good.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Harlan Williams. He went to Mars. He was
He's
he
the guy
was
with the
dummy.
weak jaw.
Yeah, he has a very weak jaw.
Yeah.
We got another
And
floppy
that's
disk.
his defining characteristic is his weak jaw. Famously weak-jawed actor Harland Williams. He plays a dumb astronaut who they make go to Mars.
Oh, I can definitely see another mineral up there. Ooh, I'm gonna go in this
NASA could do
direction.
some great pranks, though. I don't think we've...
Yeah, NASA could do some fantastic pranks.
The pen, all a joke. The modern pen.
It doesn't even work.
I mean, if you've ever written with a real nice fountain pen, then yeah, ballpoint pens are a joke.
I got some sulfur. Got some nice
Shots fired,
sulfur.
ballpoint pens. Bring it.
Ballpoint pens. Like I don't know. No,
It's
I'm
been a
not
real
even-
long time since I wrote with a ballpoint pen that it felt good. Right? I don't know.
I'm king of the world.
Other famous NASA pranks. The Tempur-Pedic mattress, just alien farts.
Oh really?
Yep.
Is that true? Huh.
Yep. Absolutely true.
I feel real bad for aliens since they apparently fart sponge.
It's fine for them. It's just normal.
Yeah, their rectums are just built for that.
Oh God.
Yep. Also, Pilot has pretty good ballpoint pens. I like those.
Pilot actually makes real great fountain pens also that are super
It's true.
cheap. Like
Yeah.
Especially for the Japanese market, where fountain pens are still more of a thing than they are here.
So
You can get a nice, hefty, like $16 fountain pen from them. That'll last.
Yeah, I went to their pen museum in Tokyo, which was at both points a really horrible way to spend like 2 hours, and kind of the coolest
Why
thing I've
did you
ever
go
seen.
there?
there is a weird noise happening right now.
Is it
I
the
feel like if
waterfall?
there's a
The spume?
No, it
That's
sounds
not
like
a waterfall. That's a fountain. There's nowhere it's coming from.
what?
Oh, okay. No, I see. It was a
What?
perspective thing. It looked
Oh,
like that
aliens.
is a rock.
It's
Aliens.
a different kind of alien
These-
fart.
Oh,
We got some
Oh.
aliens here.
Oh man, they're little,
Are
they're
those
little
just
swimming
frogs?
frogs.
Oh,
Oh,
they're
just
cute.
clipped into
They
the
are
ground.
cute.
Let's take one home.
Are they ghosts? 'Cause that one just vanished.
Maybe
Yeah,
well,
it,
they're-
maybe it buried a hole for itself.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
it dug
some frogs do
underground.
that. Did more just spawn in? Or something?
I'm just gonna rid this pond of
Oh man. Andrew in the chat said Keith and I are gonna bust myths about NASA food on our next episode of Snack Friends. And then Austin said that we should eat astronaut food. We should eat astronaut food. That would be super cool.
Since we were just talking about fountain pens and stuff, and I'm intrigued. What are the people's here's preferred ink color to write with?
Oh,
Black.
man. Yeah, I think it depends a lot. Like, I like having black on hand because blue feels like really... Blue to me just feels like a pen that you borrow from a person. It's like blue
Yeah,
and
blue
like an
is,
office, bleh, whatever.
Who is the pen of the 99%, and I'll have none of it.
I made the mistake of getting purple ink with a pen that I got a few months ago, and the purple on the website, it looked like sort of a maroon, very nice, like muted purple. But when I got it, it was like bright, like high school fancy neon Bic pen purple, and
Yeah.
I had to.
I have a
I
whole-
felt like I had to use it because I had it. But
I really only write in metallic gel pens.
in scented metallic gel pens.
You get a
Mhm.
check from Keith, it's all in gel pen.
Yeah, they all. Well, I buy them separate color, but I actually make sure that they all smell like apricot. That's like my one. But yeah, they're metallic. They're silver, gold. I have a maroon metallic.
Kind of
do you get those? Do you get those ones that kind of puff up when they
glowing
dry,
thing
like
up here.
the sakura? What are they called?
I have
jelly
one of
rolls,
those in a
whatever.
purple, but I don't
There's a
like it
noise-
as much
a
because the
noise is
apricot
growing.
isn't as strong.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, this is a bag.
That's a big thing. That's a big thing.
There's
It's a sparkle bed. Are you playing
not spiky
hippocampal?
Wait,
monster,
what?
okay.
Something's just. Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, was it a mirage? Oh.
Whoa.
oh,
Whoa. That's
yeah,
not
that was
cool.
really sudden and Mars-like.
Some mind control alien just tried to kill you.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a cutscene.
It's another dick rock.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, so now we know what destroyed this planet: communism.
hey, we're back at the title screen.
Oh, that was quick.
That's the game.
We're done now.
Everybody go home.
Thanks for watching.
Well, I've been Art Temple. You can follow me. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Oh.
huh.
Oh, wait, so I'm not gonna leave
Weird.
back home. I only record in the library. I hate it.
I can see
Is that a
there's
pyramid?
no, there's buildings in the distance.
Are you sure they're buildings and not building-shaped aliens that when you go in the front door will then
They eat
digest
you.
you?
Yes. I hope that's what it is.
It's an
I want to
amazing
be the alien
evolutionary
shaped like a
coincidence.
doctor's office. That'd be cool.
Holy shit, this is cool.
Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. It's just a town.
Oh my god.
I was hoping for a little bit more cute alien action before we see a ghost town.
Yeah, the
And
music
less-
here is nice. I'm liking this music.
What if this turns into Red Dead Space Redemption?
Why were they running the power lines out there?
Where'd they get all this wood?
Okay.
I just brought it on their spaceship.
Yeah, everybody else had a luxury spaceship and we got like the tin can.
Why wouldn't you build it out of the bricks made of the stone that's everywhere? Why would you use the fuel required to bring hundreds of tons of lumber up to Mars?
For 15
For
years, I
rustic
hung in
charm to
cryo
be.
like a bag of forgotten frozen vegetables. That's what they said anyway. They played us real good with that story they spun. Another planet suitable for housing human life? Can't believe I fell for it. I actually have to compliment them on the lack of oxygen. That's a really nice touch. Of course, they probably just tampered with the meters. I bet I could take my helmet off right now. Is that what this is? A test to see how long it takes us to break protocol? I'm not some rocket jockey kid playing at being an astronaut. What in the world is the point of this, and where did they take my crew? Need to stay calm. My head is still spinning from the crash. Probably need a doctor. I bet they think that's funny too.
What
Huh.
part of a rocket jockey wouldn't make you an astronaut?
I'm glad that's the thing that stuck with all of us. Rocket jockey.
Actually, I'm kind of intrigued here,
some-
to be honest, because I genuinely don't think this is Earth, and I think that he is jumping to conclusions too fast. I think this astronaut is going like, "Whoop, they're tricking me," too quickly here. I think that it's weird.
Yeah.
I think that what's going.
I mean, if we're this early on in the game, nothing that he's saying is right. That's like
True.
believing House's first prediction.
Also, also we just hallucinated a bed, so
Yeah, we did just hallucinate a bed. ZTI says, "Did he die in the crash? Is that what this is?" Also, this game is really poorly optimized. It should not be running at this frame rate on this computer. Huh. This
To be
is-
fair, those houses have a really high poly count.
No, they don't. So, do you think I could just theoretically just wander off? I mean, I'm not going to, but do you think I could?
maybe.
Is oxygen actually a thing, or was that just a plot point and
I
now
think it
you're
was
fine
just a plot-
forever?
A plot point, and now I'm fine forever.
Cool.
It said
Oh,
very
there's a
specific.
document
You
inside
had
that
8
house that I
hours.
wanna- But I want to check.
Is what
out.
it said.
What do you?
Oh, hang on. My oxygen levels are nominal, apparently. So I guess oxygen is a mechanic.
нет слов
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
because
Wait,
it's
it said
because
it
we.
was like 6
в
hours.
связи с началом наших экспериментов здесь, в этом новом мире. Когда мне описывали зеленый огонь, это
Whoa.
звучало неправдоподобно.
Yeah, no, this
как
is
будто
weird.
из мультфильма. Я и не мог представить,
Okay, so it's not
что
Earth.
вижу такой
And it, at least when
красочный
this guy arrived, it was
Я просто
beautiful.
ошеломлен его
So maybe
красотой.
communism did destroy
И
it.
теперь нам предстоит
Hmm.
трудный путь
That'd be
по
kind of a bummer.
этой планеты.
Communism turned it into
Germany.
Mars.
Правительство Запада
Oh,
расценивает
it-
наши намерения
this
как
is-
Is this like a weird
says-
Russian front on Mars thing?
наш суверенитет.
When they described
for
the green,
what?
when they described the green fire to me, it sounded artificial, like something drawn in an animation. So, do you think maybe they tried to terraform Mars?
Стали могущественной державой и
Well,
долго
if they tried to, then it worked because it says there that
идеалов среди
It was beautiful, but it's not beautiful anymore.
народов.
no.
Okay.
It's kind of listen. I don't want to. I don't want to be a little bit rude, but it's kind of a shithole.
So I'm gonna try and jump in here to find out what's going on.
And also, I
God,
like that
kid,
he
can't believe
goes.
it matters.
I can't believe he said, like, oh, I can't. I bet I could take off my helmet. It's all just a joke. Like, dude has sensors and stuff. Just use a sensor.
No, that's what he's saying. He's saying that the sensors might be faked.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
These, this is gonna be kind of stupid, but these houses bother me.
In what way?
Cause they kind of like, I don't know that this style of house makes sense for Mars. Like,
Because
I mean, you'd think that they would have aluminum sides instead
You
of
gotta-
wood.
you gotta code.
no. This is hard to kind of explain. So there are these buildings in like Quebec, from sort of like really early buildings, really early sort of when the area was colonized type buildings, and not that many of them are left like this. But they used to have these really weird roofs that were like a thing in Europe, but didn't work here because they like sloped down really steeply and then kind of curved up on the sides, and the snow would get caught there and the roof would collapse. So they had to stop building roofs like that.
Yep.
So the reason that these roofs bother me is because like is there snow on Mars? I don't think there's snow on Mars. And like that kind of roof is meant to kind of heavy snow will kind of slide off and it's stronger and it doesn't seem necessary.
maybe there's
Like
like
if there's no
crazy,
weather, then
maybe there's like crazy dust storms or something.
Maybe these were cheaper in the Unity store.
Well, I mean, to an extent. Oh, my mouse is back. So here's why I kind of like them, and I can understand where Janine's coming from with this, but to an extent, I heard this image described, and I heard it described as like a traditional Russian village transported onto Mars. And I can kind of see what they're going for in terms of like gesturing. It's like a weird it's like a deliberately weird juxtaposition. But I can see where you're coming from in the sense of there's no sun
I think
on Mars.
another big thing is that maybe it doesn't read as a traditional Russian village on Mars because it just looks like a Dust Bowl kind of ghost town.
Yeah.
Like it to me, it
Yeah,
reads
if there
as
was
like super
trees
super
and stuff
American.
here.
With a Russian flag.
There's a
plunked in
Russian
it.
flag.
Yeah.
Janine.
There's actually several Russian flags.
So we picked up the second half of a code to a laboratory, and then it said, for security reasons. For security reasons, the codes need to be kept separately.
Of course. Typical.
Yeah, just... Well, at least these Russians are high security before everything got destroyed.
On Mars, high security on Mars, where where the spies are.
To my crew.
Maybe this trackway will lead me to my crew. Oh, there's blood there. Dude, give up on your crew.
Yeah, sorry. I
late.
saw small aliens. Guess what? Bigger aliens eat small aliens. I'm out.
I'm intrigued by
Also,
what's happening over here. So I'm
Yo,
gonna-
if your crew just like left you for dead, F them.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, he thought that they might have gone and established a perimeter, so I'm just seeing what's over
They
here.
wouldn't even
'cause
leave him like a
there's door over
holographic
there.
sticky note or whatever.
There was never a crew. It's all part of the illusion.
It's a graveyard, huh?
This
That's-
man is God.
I mean,
Uh.
in theory, I kind of like this image. A graveyard built far away from the town. It just on the middle of a Martian plain is kind of cool
These
to me.
graves seem pretty makeshift.
Like they were in a hurry to bury the bodies.
They were in a hurry to bury the body.
Oh, that's what I need to do in that. Sorry. Immediately start talking about Minecraft.
Bury the bodies.
It's like,
Oh,
oh, that's
this
what I
was your
need to
real-life
do. Bury
to-do
those
list? That's
bodies.
not-
Yeah, I wonder if this is the laboratory. That,
I wanted to make a graveyard by our Minecraft base.
I wonder
No,
if
I
this
just
is
think
the
it's an
lab.
inconspicuous wedge with a door. Don't worry about it.
ZTI says they did at least use Orthodox crosses. I think this game is made by Russian developers.
It's locked.
I need to find both parts of the security code. But first, I'm gonna run up this sweet ramp.
You can do a fun jump off of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Uh-oh, here goes the clock.
If you'd waited just a little bit to do that jump, it would have been perfect.
I didn't hear the little ticker start. Oh, it looks like something here just got buried.
Let's just wait here for half an hour.
Let's go over here where we're going to meet a kind of tall figure in a white cloak, and he's going to tell us a story about how a civilization crumbled. Because that's what happens in games.
And then you're gonna pick up the scarf pieces, and then you'll be able to jump higher.
I'm pretty sure that the twist of this game is that this is just the town that Indiana Jones hid in a refrigerator.
Things I miss. Life has gotten very hard here. I want to go home so much. My brother said I should make a list of things I miss about home. I smile when I think about these things. Hopefully we'll be able to go back very soon. Twee motherfucker. Things I miss from home. Cheburashka. Laughter, music, babushka's samovar, medicine,
Russian.
fresh bread, milk, mommy. Aww.
That's not a good auto translation because some of those words are still in Russian.
It's just keeping like the color and the flavor of it is what it's trying to do.
That's a
my
smart
God, is
machine.
this a
Knows what
church?
flavor
Yeah,
to
the
keep.
Google's really got a handle on their new emotional translator.
Probably a babblefish.
Is that a grain elevator?
Or a church. Or it looks like a grain elevator or a church to me. Also, there's some more wires over there. Oh no, that's a fence. That's a perimeter fence. Huh.